Hill here
San
with me.
Antonio.
And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Sohan and Wimby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And for Chicago, Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And coach, about halfway through the season now, players starting to feel the wear and tear, it would seem.
Yeah, but Brian, I think it's even more mental than physical. It's the preparing for games every night, competing against the best players in the world. It takes a toll on everybody, players, coaches. You've just got to bring great energy and enthusiasm every night.
Williams passes to Levine. Paul against Giddey. Baseline try. Paul shot is off. Now here's Levine. He's closely guarded. Outside White. Three-pointer off the mark. Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Vassell against White. Fires the 3, and that's good. Vassell for 3.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooting.
Here's Levine, and you can count it. He'll go. The line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
We'll go now to Ali LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Ali.
We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, BA.
Thanks for that, Ali.
Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now here's Paul. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama to the middle. The shot by Sohan, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
White, that's in there. Vucevic with the assist. White's got 5 now.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Paul with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Here's Sohan, back to Paul. The 3 is up, and it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Williams from long range. San Antonio with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
Now here's White. That shot missing. Sohan outside. Outside Paul. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Giddey. Here's Vassell. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Vassell's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
I love this approach. getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Zach LaVine.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Now here's Wembanyama. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
And he was a menace on the defensive end in that one, just racking up the blocks.
Bulls leading by 4. Right side, LaVine. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot.
Tablaan siya si Lavin.
Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Vassell outside. Sohan right side. And there's a pick. Over Williams. The shot by Sohan, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Vucevic's shot is off. Spurs trail by 7. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich creating an environment for growth.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible. And LaVine showed up his explosive leaping ability there off the drive.
Nakapro naman tayo, di ba?
They double team Paul. Pass to Johnson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Outside Wembanyama takes 3. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
LaVine gets the bucket.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Johnson for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Well, that's a nice bit of space, and Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's White. Pass to Vucevic. From downtown. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Wembanyama. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's LaVine for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 7. Paul with it. Now guarded by White. To the right side. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Pass to Sohan. Johnson on the wing. He's covered by LaVine. Now here's Paul. 4 on the clock. From down in the low post, it goes. And now just a 5-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Vucevic with a steal. Down low. Here's the three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yes sir, Vooch. Hindi mo mablakanan. Let's go.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Spurs trail by 10. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Johnson's got 6.
And it's a great sign that Johnson's making threes. That really helps his team. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Sohan. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
2 points. That one goes.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
The 3 from Wembanyama. The shot no good.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Giddey with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And it's Giddey missing. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Paul. San Antonio again can't hit. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the 3-point line in this first quarter. Williams' shot is good.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We'll stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
Some changes for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Terry comes in for Levine. And it's Ball in for White. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Mamukelashvili comes in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Trey Jones in for Paul. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. To the inside. Smith no good. Spurs trail by 13. Inside, here's Vassell. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Jones. That shot off. Good D by Ball. Williams with it. Picked up by Collins. Williams' shot is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. A minute 31 left to play in the first. That one falls. Bulls leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Vassell outside. They set a pick. Inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And it's Smith penetrating. Stolen by Vassell. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And getting that break going, Vassell using his length and quick hands to his favor.
Knocked loose. Here's ball. And he drops in the layup.
Si ball. Hey. Iwan eh.
Off the glass.
And the Bulls lead by 12.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Vassell. And it's Chicago with a board. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow. Largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls now hold. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Castle is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Barnes. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Offensive board. Levine passes to Terry. Here's Ball. 6 to shoot. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Ball's got 6 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Jones feels it out. Launches it. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Smith with the rebound. Bulls leading by 17. Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring. But he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
They push it up 4 on 3. Over to the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. No good with a layup. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Levine. Jones against Ball. The three from Craig. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
Well, you look at Levine, a few players ahead of him in voting. But if he can hold on to his number 5 spot, he'll be in the three-point contest.
He's a guy you need to have there. I'm pretty sure he'll be competing All-Star Weekend, and he's got a shot to win it all.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Jones. Back to Wembanyama. Over Buzelis. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Jones. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Well, you like the passion Jones steps on the floor with, especially for being so undersized.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Ball comes in for Wesley. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
And that one's good. Paul.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
No, Wembanyama, goddamn.
Nifty move. And laid in by Paul. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Smith outside. Ball taking his time here. No good again that time. Spurs trail by 14. Outside Jones. Pass to Paul. And here's Wembanyama. Coach, when you watch Wemby,
What?
it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots.
Moltenzano.
This guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA.
Damn.
Soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10 rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
White for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this one.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Levine finds Williams, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Williams has got 14 points. Sohan outside. Paul against Giddey. Right side, Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Here's Sohan. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bulls leading by 14. White with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Outside Levine. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Misses the 3. And it's Levine with the ball for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And here's Sohan. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple. He has 6.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Levine down the lane. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Sohan. Ay, hindi siya.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Josh Giddey's checked in for ball. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Number 1, the Bulls.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Vassell finds Collins. Now Sohan. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Drops in the layup. Up for 2. Johnson's got 8.
Well, this is Johnson at his best. When he's attacking the rim, he's tough to contain.
Shot by Levine, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Yep, that one's good. Lascelles got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors. This strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Sohan. He takes it in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
So assertive on the tape. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Here's Levine. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Vassell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there from Pete Giddy. The rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Paul passes to Sohan. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Oh, Zach LaVine takes flight.
And that's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Spurs trail by 12. Outside Paul. Collins a screen. Paul passes to Collins. Vassell with it. Paul looking over the floor. Collins a screen. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly. Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Giddey against Johnson. Fires the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Zach LaVine. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. White, the pass to Williams. Now Vucevic. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
Collins a screen. Up top, Paul. Hounded by Ball. Collins passes to Barnes. Tries the spin move over Giddey. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Outside White. Pass to Ball. Here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Vassell. Fade away. And it's Vucevic. That time.
Nice. Spin fade away. Signature.
On the assist by Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight. Vassell against White. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now Vucevic. There's the triple. And no good. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Bulls out in front, just dominating this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drumline. They're thinking about
Ayun.
one more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the San Antonio Spurs.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're gonna need a bigger fridge, Arnie.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams and Vucevic are inside, and it's Giddey in at the one. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. On the wing, Levine. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got his fifth rebound in this one. Paul passes to Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Back to Levine. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Chris Paul. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 19. Sohan, right side. Here's Vassell. Nails it from 3. Vassell's got 18.
Yeah, things are really clicking for Vassell on offense, and he's going to keep attacking until it stops working.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Sohan outside. 13 feet out. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shot by Levine, no good. Spurs trail by 18. Johnson with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Here's a 3 from Paul. The offensive rebound. Vassell outside. Three-pointer. Zach LaVine clears it away. Levine's got 4 rebounds in the game. Giddey finds Vucevic. Gets the 3 to fall.
Field day. Yan, labanan sila sa ilalim eh. Tignan mo ba nila Vinci si Paul? Ayaw nga. Open si MB.
Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson,
Nakatayo lahat sila. Dog.
he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day. Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more. Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
From deep. Vassell can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 22. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Back to Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Oh, damn. Oh, with the fake. Uy. Oh, ayun na si Vuc. Time Vuc. Nag-block
Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Paul against Giddey. Wembanyama, screen on Giddey. Paul for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got 12 points.
Paul entered the league with an already developed game, but then he made his jumper pure.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The G League is on the rise. These days, about half of NBA players have some G League experience, and it's especially valuable for rookies. Spurs coach Greg Popovich said it's a lot better to go down there and get 30 minutes than to sit on the bench and be the 12th guy. Brian, it makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. The Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Levine surveys the D. Pass to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Vucevic has got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
And he gets that one.
Well, you got to love how aggressive he is. Consistently looking to get past his defender and finish at the rim.
And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Zach LaVine, #1.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Williams, a screen on Johnson. LaVine. San Antonio with a rebound. Sohan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. LaVine against Johnson. Puts it up from 12. Zach LaVine clears it away. LaVine's got rebound #5 here tonight. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Paul finds Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
White, the pass to Smith. Levine against Barnes. Levine can't hit. Spurs trail by 20. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First
fouling.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score. Through contact.
Vassell outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point.
Malit ka lang, Paul.
Play.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season. Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to Wembanyama. Paul's got space. Ooh, a little luck. Not that time as it drops. Paul's got 16 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Levine. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got...
Uy. Uy.
Six here in the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Barnes. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 8 here already in the game.
Nakakaya ng 3 points si Ken si Vooch. Grabe.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Vassell's got 26.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Smith finds Vucevic.
Uy, behind the back.
Levine with it. 5 on the clock. Shoots. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 9 rebounds now. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili comes in for Sohan. Vassell passes to Paul. And it's rejected.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
The three is up. Here's Vucevic, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass.
Oh, tik si Vooch. God damn. Ayan, Alonzo. Nablokan si Paul. Oh. Where is the ball? Uy, behind the back.
As they picked up 2 on the second effort.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Paul. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Chicago leading by 23. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Barnes with it. Guarded now by Ball. Here's Mamukelashvili. And there's the foul. It'll go on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. Terry's checked in for.
29 shoot. Oh, damn.
For Chicago. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jones is checked in. The three from Ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Jones. The three sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 5.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
Vucevic finds Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Jones. Collins against Vucevic. Right side Barnes. Pass to Vassell. Spurs need to get one up here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Jones with the ball, guarded by Vucevic. That one goes. Count it. He has 7.
Yeah, Trey Jones can be lightning quick. He saw a gap and drove right in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Vassell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Chicago making a switch here.
Tangina ni Terry. Tangina mo, wait. Dito rin nakita mo. Pero gulid.
Phillips is checked in.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Vassell. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Vassell's got 29 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Good decision there by Vassell in the two-man game.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there, all the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. To the wing on the left. Collins passes to Barnes. Vassell outside. On the wing, Jones. Jacks up a 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Chicago ahead, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking.
Si ano naman. PhD.
He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Harrison Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Champagnie at the 2 spot. Here's the break. Here's Terry. Ooh, that dunk by Smith.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Jones with the ball, guarded by Smith. Down low, here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And Jones is a dependable floor general, someone you can trust to facilitate an offense and find his guys.
Pass to Phillips, fires for three. Rebounded by Champagny. Spurs trail by 20. To the inside, here's Wembanyama, and that's good.
Gago.
Off the glass that time.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. Here's Phillips. 4-3. Counted from distance. And the Bulls lead by 21.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
The three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball outside. Pass to Phillips. Back to Ball. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Levine finds Smith, shoots over Collins, and there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Levine.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Ball no good.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the 2nd half. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Phillips' shot is off. Spurs trail by 21. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Ball. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Jones with the ball, guarded now by Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line.
Smith, boa na. Tapos si Buzelis.
For a pair.
Well, defensively, you have to be careful about fouling Jones. He's a high percentage free throw shooter.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Spurs trail by 18. Ball finds Barnes. Ball against Paul. Out to the wing. Wembanyama down low. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Levine against Barnes, and he banks in the layup. Levine's got 35 in the game.
Well, the defense has got to know, when Levine is getting hot like this, they're in for a long night.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. With the floater, and Vucevic with the block.
Big shit out of here, bro.
Awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mamukelashvili's checked in, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Wait, yan shot clock kanina. Point 1 na ba yan? Point 1. Hindi napansin na point 1.
Chicago leading by 18. White with it, outguarded by Wembanyama. The three from Ball. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Ball passes to Jones. Here's Mamukelashvili. Here's a three from Paul. Deflected. Here's Buzelis. Oh!
Wow!
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the defense has to offer.
JJ. Uhuli. May pa si Buzelis, oh. Sheesh.
More resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mamukelashvili passes to Wembanyama. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Chicago has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Levine for three. Another three for Chicago.
JJ.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
A different look for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Mamukelashvili, and it's Vassell in for Barnes. White against Jones. White with the steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, man. White took it away and then used his phenomenal end-to-end speed to finish it off. Nice play.
Outside Jones. Wembanyama pass to Jones. This one for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Nangyari? Injured na naman sila. The ball. Saka na tumama, broski. What the fuck?
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Phillips comes in for Zach LaVine. Terry's checked in for White. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Outside White. The crossover. And that's 2 points on the layup. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You gotta commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Buzelis. From behind the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Paul. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Buzelis' shot is good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Waar is niet.
Paul passes to Jones. White with the steal. And that's out of bounds.
Huh? Huh?
Last touch by White.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. And San Antonio with a change here too. Johnson's checked in. Paul finds Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
White, the pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Clock at 6. Vucevic's shot is off.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Back to Sohan. To the middle. Here's the cell. Misses in close. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Vucevic. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Phillips. Shoots over Johnson. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Vassell passes to Paul. Now here's Sohan. Left side, Wembanyama. Count it, good. Wembanyama's got 12 points now in the quarter.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
White with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Bulls keep it alive. Good on the bucket.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
And there's the screen. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. Paul's got 22.
And Paul loves these corner shots. Terrific at finding space to get his shot off.
White finds Vucevic, who poked away. And stolen by Paul. All right, a chance here to check in on Lonzo Ball's status. What do you have there, Allie?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Johnson comes in for Barnes, and it's Chris Paul in for Jones. The deep 3 from Levine. Rebound by San Antonio. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Sohan's checked in for Collins. Stolen by Vassell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. With some arc, Paul can't get it to go. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Tries to break his ice. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's an 18-point lead. Sohan outside. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Zach LaVine.
Hey. Yan muna Spurs 34 si Vassell. Solid eh. Wemby double-double. Boom. Ilang blocks? 2 blocks. Chris Paul 22 din. Sheesh. Damn, okay. Ito naman. Bulls 30. First time di ulit naka 40 sila. Wala, ang dami kong miss eh. Vooch 26, 29, 16 no. 6 3-pointers. God damn. Lonzo 20 din. Big 3 namin yan. Nung si P-Will nakarami din. Sheesh. Isa lang miss ni P-Will. Damn. White as usual. Buzelis 10. Not bad. 12 minutes. C. Smith 6 and 9. Yes sir. Sino yung naka 12? Si Smith ba? Naka 12 rebounds. Si Giddy. Okay, on to the next one boys.